welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and this is late as
Holy
shit.
Fuck, it's been a long time. How you been? I missed you, Jimmy. It's been forever.
Of Annabelle Creation. Is it Creation or Creation?
Creation. So much has happened since I last saw you. Like, what happened? Yesterday, I tripped at work and said fuck in front of a customer, so that's still fresh. And then I went on a journey of self-discovery with beer.
It's been a long time, guys. We filmed, or we shot a like 3+ hour podcast the other night when I got back from vacation, and fucking, I don't know what happened, but the gods decided, no, the world shall not have it, and I deleted from my computer. Fucking, it was Satan.
We were not meant to sit on the throne of games.
It was Satan's butthole. But so we decided we're gonna get together real quick today, knock out a couple videos for you guys. Even though it's late as shit, we're gonna do Annabelle Creation. Which, Jesus Christ, why would you make this movie? Why would you make this?
Because you gotta show how Annabelle was created.
Now hear me out. It's good, but it's better than it has any right to fucking be. The only reason I was interested in seeing it is because David Sandberg, Pony Smasher, who did Lights Out, and was really fucking good, and just. Here's the thing: Rotten Tomatoes will never ever make me go see a movie, or make me not go see a movie that I already wanted to see. Like, movie critics will never do that. But what they will do for me is make me interested in a movie I otherwise had no interest in. The fact that a fucking doll possession movie has a fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes, the anarchist in me is like, I want to watch.
I think the anarchist in me would just say, is it a sex doll or is it a real doll? Like, if it was a sex doll that was possessed, is that a bad thing?
It's wooden, so that would hurt your dick.
No, it's not wooden. What the fuck? Are you talking like 1800s fucking sex doll? Like a blow-up doll?
I'm talking about Annabelle.
No, I was talking about a sex doll.
Why?
Because I was saying if that was
I'm so scared right now.
So yeah, Annabelle Creation. Honestly, the movie itself isn't terrible. I think it was overhyped. I think that's the main problem with it. I definitely screamed and shit my pants a few times during it because there's some jump scares that you can't just help. I know. I appreciate that you smelled the aroma. I was saving it for you.
Embrace the ambiance.
Embrace your destiny. Yeah.
Death does not wait.
But yeah, overall, like, there are scenes in it, there are moments there that are actually really, really terrifying and shot well, but they're saved up. You know, it's a secret. We can't tell anybody yet, and we have to go through these sometimes boring pacing, this boring pacing of the movie to get to these really cool, stellar scenes. And it was like Sandberg was trying his best to make something out of nothing, like to make something at least worthwhile. And I think for the most part he succeeded. Like, the movie itself is solid, and there are some moments in it, like I said, that really get the, you know, the heart racing and your butt cheeks sweating. But other than that, overall the movie just kind of ebbs and flows with the story, and you kind of get lost in, you know, the orphanage and what's happening, and you're like, yeah, I know, Lifetime movie specials. Yeah. But still, when the you know, shit hits the fan and you start getting those cool cinematographic kind of like jump scares and those feels and that atmospheric moments, that's what, you know, it's all worth it then. Like, then it's really fucking scary. Like, the barn scene was fucking phenomenal. I loved it. Reminded me of The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Like, I thought they were going to stop the camera. I was like, she's possessed! Stop the camera! It's like, that's what really happened on Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Your leg touched me.
Sorry.
No, you're thinking of The Last Exorcism.
No, Exorcism.
Found footage.
No, The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Shut up!
Tell it true!
No, I completely agree with you, dude. The thing is this movie was better than it had any right being at all, because Sandberg took, and for me, I felt like it was what are we, some kind of Suicide Squad? Yeah. I felt like it was a suicide mission from the beginning, because, like, who takes, like, you're off to a great start with Lights Out. Who's like, yeah, I'll do a fucking Annabelle sequel that no one asked for, let's do it. And he's actually so good that he actually made it a watchable movie.
I love Pony Smash! Yeah!
But the thing is that I'm just kind of sick of this sort of movie. Like, if you're talking about, like, the James Wan spin-off stylistic, like, possession slash supernatural horror movie, like, we had The Conjuring, we had The Conjuring 2. It's like
bad baby.
I want to bang the drum.
Damn straight.
I'm just kind of sick of that genre right now in horror. Like, I'm just kind of over it. You have the night comes, and then you have a couple really good jump scares, and you have a couple creepy scenes.
The night he came home.
And then you have to go through the next morning, and you're like, okay, now I know it's going to be at least 20 minutes before I get another scare, and then another scare happens at night. Now, he does play with that a little bit. There's a daytime scene where he fucks with your head, and he does a really good job of it. I'm just kind of sick of this kind of almost teenage jump scare. It's a fucking hot pocket of jump scares. It is. But
it's flavor.
It's the best fucking version of a hot pocket full of jump scare horror movie that you can possibly get. Even though I'm sick of this subgenre of horror, he actually scared the shit out of me with these over-the-top jump scares. He does something really good, dude. He plays with the backdrop of the movie in ways I've never seen anybody see. Like, the movie will be focused on someone's face, and you know the jump scare's coming. You know it's coming, and this whole side of the screen is empty here, so you're watching for the face or whatever to pop up.
Yeah.
But instead, the fucking chick will just shoot up into the sky or something. Like, he's really good at throwing you off.
Yeah, the misdirection of the movie's done pretty well. Like, as far as, like, look over here, but yeah, he does that pretty well. Overall, though, the thing about this, not his style, just maybe what he had to work with. A lot of the scenes, not a lot of them, but some of them are telegraphed really early on. Like, you know they're coming. You know there's going to be some kind of monumental scare happening, and that's not his fault. That's just the way that the universe itself is set up. I mean, and I don't know if he was just like, look, I got to get to the meat. I got to get right here in the center of this bitch and see if it's cold or not. And maybe it has to go back to the kitchen and be cooked. I don't know. I don't want Sanchez to fucking spit in my fucking steak, but I might have him do it if it's cold.
Sanchez, you motherfucker, you motherfucker.
But, you know, he's still a good director, and I think, you know, you told me Monday that there was rumors that he was going to be the director of Nightmare on Elm Street. Fuck yes. Yeah. I mean, if this was the audition tape for him, I mean, not, you know, even discounting Lights Out, which Lights Out was way fucking better than this. But if this was the audition, taking like a known property and doing something with it, I would be like, yes, sir. Sign me up with those suspenders, fucker.
Dude, it's not fair. Like, his efforts would be so much better spent on something other than Annabelle. Like, he made this movie scary, and he did everything he possibly could with it. But at the end of the day, even though the acting in the movie is even good, you just don't give a shit. There's no story there. I don't give a fuck about that doll. And I'm really just sick of possession supernatural horror films to boot. But the thing is, there's just not a lot to work with there, and he took it to the fucking farthest extent it could possibly go. And honestly, it's a 7.5. This movie is chock full of stuff that I hate. I don't care about Annabelle's Story, which I know you're going to say, why go see it? And I fucking told you why, Mom! God damn it!
He listens to Blink-182 and has Rancid on t-shirts sometimes.
What?
Don't you have that Rancid
I do have a
t-shirt?
Rancid t-shirt. It's a good band.
That's what I would admit!
Rudy Soho. But yeah, so I give it a 7.5. At the end of the day, it's way better than it has any right to be.
7.5 for me as well. And I'm going to go with you. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. I don't care what most critics, like the big critics, say. If it, you know, hyping it or downing it. I want to go see it just for my own personal interest because, listen, I'm an adult. I can go out on Saturday night like that. And, you know, so I'm going to go do it. I'm just going to go enjoy myself and take, you know, my opinions and have that formed after I watch the movie. And my opinion is it's solid, it's not bad, it's not terrible, it's not great, it's definitely not 100% on Rotten Tomatoes that was coming out early on, but it's still a 7.5 and it's solid. I mean, I think that if you're a fan of Annabelle, if you liked Annabelle, or if you like The Conjuring and stuff like that, you'll like the movie, for sure. And I mean, maybe it sounds like we're downing it, and I don't mean for it to sound like we're downing it. It was actually a solid movie. It's an above average movie. Way better than what I thought it was going to be. It's like if you went and seen like fucking, I don't know, Friday the 13th 15, and it was like, you know, Jason Goes to Milwaukee. You'd be like, I was like, I can't wait to see Jason.
In Delaware.
I was like, because we're in Delaware. I was like, you know, you'd be like, yeah. And then when you got out of theater, you're like, it was actually pretty decent. There's no one's gonna believe us, but it was actually a good movie. But that's what I feel. That's
full of shit your pants jump scares, but there's just no stake behind the scene.
I get tired of that. Like I liked Sandberg. I do like David Sandberg. I'm not saying that, but I get tired of those goddamn jump scares, man. Because sometimes when it's done ineffectively, it's only doing it because the story is suffering so badly they have to throw out whenever they can because I shit my pants. Yeah, they have to do that because the movie's suffering. But I think that I'm just tired of all, like, you know, that's what you're going for. Like, I knew it was going to have jump scares in it, but I think that Sandberg did his best with those jump scares. Like, he used them in certain ways that, maybe not as unique as it could be, but still okay. I mean,
it was the creme de la creme of jump scares.
Well, there's one.
It's the best jump scares.
Yeah, it was good. It was good jump scares.
I have the best jump scares.
The best. It was like the best chocolate you can buy at Valentine's Day. I wanted to say that there's things in the movies that I was looking at, and I was like, you know, maybe take that and expand it a bit, like the daylight scares. A lot of people don't think the daylight scares because automatically in the movie when the sun comes through the window or whatever and you're sleeping and you wake up and you're like, oh my god, it was just a dream, Cindy. But then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. Like, that's what I would have done. Like, that's the misdirection that you should go for. And I think that maybe Sandberg would have done that. There's a moment in the movie where it does transition to day pretty quickly after she's running from this demon in the house at night and she's like sleeping scared. that I think he might have wanted to do a jump scare there, and it never really happened because maybe they ran out of time or money or something. But that's what I would do.
You know, it's like if you're a free agent in the NBA or something, and this shitty like team in Delaware, as we were talking about, wants to recruit you, and you're like, you know what, I'll go.
The Delaware Dovers.
Yeah, I know it's the Delaware Dovers, but I'll go. And then you get there, and there's beautiful women everywhere. They're shooting off fireworks in your face. They got fucking sparklers. There's just titties everywhere. They're throwing steak and fancy wine meals at you, and they're really having a great time, and they're showing you the fucking works. But at the end of the day, it's still Delaware.
I don't know, Lloyd. The French are assholes.
So comment down below. Let us know what your all's thoughts are. We missed your fucking faces.
It's so long. I feel so good.
I needed to recharge my batteries. I'm going to choose not to eat with you. I'm going to have some waffles over here on my own.
I'll have my own waffles. Don't you worry about how I'm going to eat my waffles. You have your waffles.
It feels so good to be back. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in here. What did we miss in your lives this week?
Tell us what's going on. Fuck. I mean, can a guy get a fucking letter once in a while? I mean, right.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.